What up, YouTube? It's your boy Takeover Chicken in again. We back with another video, man. We back on the road, y'all. Today we had chest and triceps on the menu today. I decided to train at a commercial gym just to get down on the machines. As some of you may or may not know them, but now the machines, I love the machines. They hit good for the most part. Most of their machines hit pretty good. I started off on some incline, and I just got in my bag today, man. I just put the slap in. I think I was playing some slow jams this day. Nowadays, I listen to slow jams when I'm working out, unless I'm trying to go crazy on the weights. Just put my slaps on, man. Set up the tripod to get the angles, and I just got after it. I didn't count sets. I did count reps, because like I say, I like to keep my rep range between 6 and 10, depending on what I'm doing. Typically, when I'm doing machines, I like to keep it between 8 and 10. If I'm doing free weights like barbells or dumbbells, then 6 reps is cool, because if I'm doing barbells or dumbbells, I'm typically strength training, as they would consider. But I'm really focusing on the contraction. I'm really focusing on the negative. Just really focus on controlling the weight as much as possible. I'm just trying to get a nasty pump. Like I say, man, I took them couple weeks off. I took them few weeks off from training hard, and them really for a few weeks from eating, really too. So I'm trying to get my yolks back, dog. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my yolks back. They slowly coming back. Like I tell folks, man, it don't take long to get the yolks back when you know what you're doing, when you got the formula. When you control the weight, you know how to eat, you know how to train, you're getting your water consumption in. It don't take long to get the yolks back, but summer coming, baby, so we got to be yoked up sitting poolside. That's Mando. We switched on over to some flat chest press. I really like this machine too. This is another good one, man. I know a lot of people don't really care for it, but me personally, I care for it. Some people, why you just don't bench press? Shut up, Tootsie boy. This machine, you can get a great pump. It mimics the bench press a lot. And as you can see, the handles, you can switch the handles. Me personally, I like this handle that I'm using specifically because it's like a Duffalo bar, I think they call it. Whatever, don't give me naming bars. I don't know bar names. But the bar comes down lower than your chest, if that makes sense. Like if you look where my hand placement is, when I lower the bar all the way down, it comes below my chest. So that increases the stretching point at the bottom of the movement. And you can see you can let it up and you can let it down, so you can really get deep. But I worked up a few sets in these. I'm not sure how many sets I did. Like I say, I was just in the lab working, man. But this machine, like I said, this machine is dope because it's almost like a identical feeling to a bench press, minus having to stabilize the weight in the bar. Other than that, it hits pretty good. It hits pretty good on the triceps. As you can see, I bench what people like to consider close grip bench press. I don't know why people consider it close grip bench press. I don't believe that's close grip bench press. That's just a normal bench press, if you ask me. Maybe because most guys bench press super duper wide nowadays, that when they see somebody with a neutral grip, it's considered close grip bench press. But nah, man, that's just the dog way. You know, when you bench with your hands placed closer in, you can incorporate your triceps. It takes almost all of the stress off your shoulders, and your triceps covered for that. So I would much rather use my triceps for extra pushing power than my shoulders for extra pushing power. If you notice, most guys who bench super wide always complain about having shoulder pain. We want to have big triceps, big bench press, not big shoulder pains. But facts. But it's the last set on this flat chest press. As you can see, I worked up to a heavy load and I worked my way back down to a lighter load, as I typically would do on a barbell bench press. Next up, we got seated dips. And a lot of guys always ask, what a dip set. I haven't really been doing a lot of dips, honestly. I love dips. It's hard to find a good dip machine I like this dip machine because it's plate loaded and you can really load it up. You know what I mean? A lot of dip machines that come, like the seated dip machines, I usually can, do the whole stack because they're not plate loaded. So I usually can do the whole stack and it still won't be enough. So I just kind of stay away from them and do other tricep exercises. But when you get the chance to do or to use a good dip machine, then definitely take advantage of the good dip machine. As you can see, I got the seat spent around so I can target more triceps and not chest. If I was to spin it around and face the weight, the machine would put me in a position to where I'm getting more chest work instead of more tricep work. So that's why I spent the seat around, for those who may have been wondering. But as you can see, I'm working up. I worked up to a heavy set. I played around up there. I think I only did like 4 sets of triceps. I didn't do too much over here. I just got good work. You know what I mean? Like I tell people all the time, you ain't got to spend hours in the gym. As long as you make every set, every rep count, then you don't have to spend multiple hours in the gym every single day. Some days it's fine if that's what you choose to do, but I used to be one of those guys back in the day, man. I would be in the gym 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours, you know what I mean? And most guys don't even eat enough. I know me personally, when I used to do that, I didn't even eat enough to even support me training that long, which I still was able to do it, don't get me wrong, but now that I know better, I do better. And if I know better, I want to make sure that I can help others not make the same mistakes or make better decisions than I did coming up in the game. Final movement of this training session. We're going to end it off with some cable flies. So we started with the incline, we hit the regular press, we threw in the tricep dips, and now we're throwing in the cable flies to really stretch the pecs and really target the inside of the pecs. Like I mentioned in one of my videos, don't really focus on making your hands touch when you're doing your cable crossovers or your cable flies or whatever the case, whatever you choose to call them. More so focus or envision on your elbows touching. You'll get a much better contraction. A lot of times when we focus on making our hands touch, we put on too much weight, our arms are too rounded off, and we're taking away from the movement because we're just think we have the mind concept, if my hands touching is good money, which in most cases, that's not good money. You know what I mean? If you keep your hands in a locked position, your arms in a locked position, and focus or envision on making your elbows touch, your elbows are closer to your chest, and your elbows are harder to touch each other than your hands. So you can't really cheat the grind when you envision on making your elbows touch versus making your hands touch. But that's all I got for today's video, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to drop the 100 in the comment section for your boy. Don't forget to share the video for your boy. Until next time, man, we check it out. Peace.